Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking at something pretty fundamental. Habits. We've gathered insights on 12 key practices. Stuff our sources suggest can genuinely improve your life.
Yeah, really practical stuff.
Think of this as like your fast track to understanding actionable steps for personal growth, without getting lost in the weeds.
Right, because you want to gain knowledge quickly, thoroughly, and that's what we're aiming for here.
We're going to try and pull out the really important nuggets.
Exactly. We're not just listing things off. We're digging into why these habits matter, what difference they make day to day.
So our mission basically is to extract the core of these 12 practices.
Yeah.
Make their potential clear for you.
Let's do it.
Okay, first up, waking up early.
The classic.
Yeah, I know. For some people, that sounds like, torture.
It can feel that way at first, maybe.
But the material we looked at really highlights the power of those early hours. It's about creating a dedicated space for yourself before the day gets crazy.
And there's something about the quiet, isn't there? That reduced cognitive load. Your brain just works better without all the immediate demands firing off.
Less clutter. Makes sense for thinking, planning.
Or even just, having a calm moment. Some research points towards better executive function, too.
Right, so it's proactive. You're setting the stage, not just reacting.
Exactly.
And it doesn't have to be drastic.
Yeah.
That's a key takeaway. Like even just 30 minutes earlier.
Makes a difference.
That little bit of time. Maybe for a peaceful breakfast, a quick walk, journaling.
It's about starting with a sense of control, grabbing that feeling right away.
Taking ownership of your time, your energy.
Yeah. So you feel more in charge all day, maybe less like you're constantly playing catch up.
Okay, habit 2. Practicing gratitude.
Now this one might sound a bit touchy-feely to some.
Maybe. But the core idea is really powerful, just appreciating what you already have.
And it's about that shift in perspective, isn't it? We naturally tend to focus on what's missing, what we want.
Right, the lack.
Gratitude consciously redirects you towards the abundance that's actually there.
And the sources suggest this isn't just fluff. It actually, strengthens positive neural pathways.
Yeah, it's like training your brain to spot the good stuff more easily.
Which is pretty cool.
And it's simple. That's the beauty of it. No big rituals needed.
So what? Just taking a quiet moment.
Yeah. Note 3 things. Could be tiny. The sun feels nice. A friend was kind. You took a deep breath. Anything. It shifts you away from constantly wanting more towards appreciating what is.
Which leads to more peace, maybe. More joy.
That's the idea. Inner peace.
All right, habit number 3. Exercise. Regularly.
Get moving.
And we're not just talking about, hitting the gym for aesthetics here.
No, it goes way beyond that. Though that can be a bonus, of course.
True. But the focus here is energy, confidence, mental clarity.
Absolutely. The mind-body connection is undeniable. Physical activity boosts mental well-being.
And what's great is how accessible it is. The sources really stress this.
Yeah, you don't need marathon training or a fancy gym setup.
So 20, 30 minutes?
Even that. A brisk walk, some stretching, put on music, and dance.
Yeah. Whatever works.
It genuinely improves mood, focus, even sleep.
That's key. Weaving it in. Making it stick. No fancy gear required.
Just move your body. That's the core message.
Because we're designed for it, fundamentally.
Exactly. It's not just a should do, it's part of our overall health, physical and mental.
Okay, number 4. Reading daily.
Another good one.
Seems passive, maybe.
Yeah.
But the insights suggest it's a real workout for the brain.
Totally. It's multifaceted. Not just taking in info, but deeper thinking, vocab, new perspectives.
Different ways of seeing the world. It's continuous learning.
And the variety matters, right? Fiction, self-help, biographies, articles.
Whatever grabs you, it broadens your horizons.
One source even put a number on it, suggesting just 10 pages a day.
Only 10 pages.
Yeah, can significantly expand your mindset over time.
Wow. That makes it feel doable.
And it's about building that routine. Morning coffee before bed, whenever works for you.
Turning books into, teachers and friends.
Setting aside time intentionally for that curiosity, that growth.
Nice. Okay, habit 5. Planning your day.
Structure.
Sounds basic, maybe a little boring, but it makes a huge difference in using your time and energy well.
It's amazing how a little planning creates so much control. You're being deliberate.
Instead of just letting the day happen to you.
Right. Even a simple to-do list acts as a guide, focuses your attention.
And it doesn't have to be super complex. One technique was just asking yourself each morning, or maybe the night before, what are my top 3 priorities for tomorrow?
Just 3. That's it.
Yeah. Simple question, but it forces clarity, makes sure energy goes to the important stuff.
It turns potential chaos into something clear, purposeful.
You're shaping your day, basically.
Yeah.
Less overwhelm, more accomplishment.
Exactly.
All right, number 6. This one's big in the modern world. Limiting screen time.
Oh, yeah. The digital drain.
We know tech is useful, obviously.
Right.
But wow, can it suck your focus and energy?
And the key is recognizing that tech itself isn't bad, right? It's the unconscious, excessive use.
Right, so it's about boundaries, deliberate ones.
Protecting that focus, that mental energy.
And the sources suggested practical things, like no phone for the first hour.
Or using Do Not Disturb in the evenings. Creating screen-free zones in your day.
Intentionally.
And then the question becomes, what do you do at that time?
A point. Instead of scrolling.
Go for a walk, read, have a real conversation, face to face.
Reconnect with the present moment, things that actually nourish you.
The payoff, clearer mind, better attention span, feeling more present.
Sounds good to me. Okay, habit 7, meditate or practice mindfulness.
This one can seem intimidating if you haven't tried it.
Yeah, people think you need to sit still for hours.
Yeah.
Or empty your mind completely.
Right, lots of misconceptions. But it can be super simple, like just closing your eyes, focusing on your breath for 5 minutes.
That's it?
That can be a starting point. The goal isn't an empty mind. That's pretty much impossible.
Okay, so what is the goal?
It's more about becoming aware of your thoughts, your feelings, without judging them.
Noticing them.
Exactly. Slowing down, being present.
And the benefits.
Better emotional management, handling stress more effectively, finding some inner calm.
Even just 5 minutes, morning or night.
What can make a real difference? That inner quiet becomes a source of strength.
Okay, habit 8. Deceptively simple. Drink more water.
Ha! Yes. So basic, so vital.
We overlook it, right? But the sources link it to everything.
Brain functions, skin health, energy levels. Proper hydration is fundamental for so many processes. Your body just works better.
And making it happen is straightforward. Start the day with a glass.
Keep a bottle handy. Simple strategies. Make it conscious until it's automatic.
And you actually feel it.
Oh, yeah. More alert, more focused, more vibrant. It's a small change with potentially big results.
Worth remembering. Habit 9. Declutter your space.
The connection between our environment and our mind.
It keeps coming up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Physical clutter often equals mental clutter.
It really does. It can contribute to feeling overwhelmed, distracted.
But again, doesn't need a massive overhaul.
Right. No. Manageable steps, like 5 or 10 minutes a day, tidy one specific area, desk, drawer, corner of a room.
Small, consistent efforts add up.
And it touches on that idea of minimalism, too.
Yeah.
Not about having nothing.
But about making space for what matters.
Exactly. A clean, organized space tends to promote calm, clearer thinking.
Makes sense. Okay, habit 10. Surround yourself with positive people.
Your social environment, hugely influential.
The people we spend time with.
Yeah.
They really affect our energy, our thoughts, even our habits.
It's that idea of social contagion, isn't it? Perspectives, motivation, behaviors, they rub off.
So the advice is clear. Prioritize time with people who uplift you, support your growth.
And conversely, be mindful about limiting time with those who are consistently negative or draining.
Doesn't mean cutting everyone off, but being conscious, cultivating a positive circle.
Because your environment, including the people in it, really does shape your future in many ways.
It makes you think about the relationships you nurture.
Definitely.
Habit 11. This is a tough one for some. Say no more often.
Ooh, yes. Boundary setting.
But the sources frame it as self-respect, really. Protecting your time, peace, energy.
And that's key. It's not selfish. It's about acknowledging your limits and honoring your priorities.
You don't have to say yes to everything. It's okay to put yourself and your goals first sometimes.
Learning to say no, politely but firmly, it creates space.
Space for the things you actually want and need to do. Taking control of your schedule, your energy.
Because those are finite resources, right?
Right.
Time and energy. Saying no to the wrong things lets you say yes to the right things.
Well put. Okay, finally, habit 12. Reflect often.
Looking inward. This one is often overlooked, but so powerful.
Why is it so powerful?
Well, it's about intentional self-assessment.
Yeah.
Connecting with your journey, seeing where you've grown, checking if your actions align with your values.
Making sure you're on the right track, basically.
Exactly, and it doesn't need to be hours long, maybe just at the end of the day.
Ask yourself a few questions.
Yeah, like, What went well today? What could I have done differently? What did I learn?
Even 5 minutes of that
Can offer really valuable insights. It makes growth intentional. You learn and evolve from daily life consciously.
instead of just letting days blur together.
Right.
So, okay, that's 12 habits. Our deep dive suggests they can really enhance your mindset, health, overall life.
A pretty solid list. And remember, you don't need to tackle all 12 at once.
Oh, definitely not. Overhauling your life overnight rarely works.
It's about gradual implementation. Pick one that resonates right now.
Start small, build from there. Consistency is the key.
Small steps taken consistently are way more effective than huge, sudden changes you can't sustain.
Totally agree. So think about it. Which of these habits kind of sparks something for you? Based on where you are now, your goals.
Maybe start experimenting. Just try incorporating one into your routine.
Because even those small, consistent efforts, they really can lead to significant, lasting transformation down the road.
Something to think about, definitely.